But like I was saying, I'm making a N64 controller display box today. I actually had a ton of controllers come in. You can see the box behind me. That's where they all came in from. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is David. This is what I do. I take apart controllers, iPods, iPads, and then put them together in these display boxes. And then I just do it for art. I'm not selling anything right now. This is something I relatively started recently since I've been confined to working from home. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just basically I'm disabled, so there's not a whole lot I can do. Or as far as like work-wise, there's not a whole lot I can do. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. Hopefully this is streaming correctly and you guys are able to see this without any issues. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna jump onto Twitch right now just to make sure everything's working. I'm sure it is. Photoshop. There you go. Okay. So you can see here that I've got several placeholders. Basically what I'm doing is I'm measuring each part that I have of the N64 controller. You can see here I started labeling them, and then that's when I decided I really should do this on Twitch and stream for you guys. So right here is the placeholder: left trigger, right trigger, control stick for the N64. This giant box here in the middle is the outer shell. It's going to be the top shell only. I don't have enough room to put this on the bottom shell. This is actually going to be a gift for a good friend of mine who works for me, and then I just did something fun. I had ChatGPT generate all of this. This is just a little bit of history on the N64, and this is just a poem to my good friend who used to work for me, and just like all the craziness that he's been a part of. So QR code, which can be scanned, which will eventually go to my website. That's just like for advertising and marketing. So if anybody happens to see this when at his house or wherever he is, they can just, if they decide that they want one, they'll just scan it here. So that's basically it for that. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. And this placeholder right here is going to be a circuit board. I'm just going to try to see if I can squeeze it in there real quick. So let me see here. So I think I want to go. Let's try to bring that up. I might get rid of it. Oops. I might try to get rid of. What is going on here? Alright, so place deselect. I want to get rid of this title because he knows it's an N64. We don't need to label it. I'm just going to bring this up just a little bit closer to the edge, just so there's a little bit of room to add text to text lines. So hopefully when I print this out, it won't get caught. I'm going to call this outer shell. And I don't want to do upper shell, but because then people are going to ask, where's the lower shell? So I'm just going to keep it as outer shell. And this is going to be just our circuit board here. C-I-R, C-U-I-T-B-O-R-D. Okay, circuit board. And then that's actually aligned this just a little bit more. There we go. You can see here I have the sprites that I added from different games. So we got Sonic the Hedgehog, we got Bowser, Final Fantasy, and then Chrono Trigger. So let me see here. So next I'm going to add, I gotta add I think I'll add the Z button, which is called measure right now. So I'll tell you the dimensions. It's going to be at its widest point, probably 3/4 of an inch, and then it is going to be like 1/25 of an inch. So let's see, let's throw that on there. Go ahead and do this. So our width, again, 3/4 of an inch, so 0.75, and then our height is pretty skinny, so 4.5 an inch. Great, did I do this backwards? think I want to put, we got an odd looking shape here. I'll have to figure out what this is called. And we got some other shapes on here. Grab a drawer, so as I'm done with different parts, I'm going to just throw them on here. I really wish I had a second screen so I can show you guys what I'm working on as I'm going along. Everything that's labeled, I'm just going to throw on here in this box. See, control stick. Okay, so now I know what I have left to work with. Put that down on the floor. Okay. Alright, let's see. So now what I'm going to do is let's grab. Sorry, I wish I could keep this open. So let's grab our. I think we'll do our yellow buttons next. And I think I want to put them. They're pretty small. We'll probably knock out the buttons real quick. It won't take very long. Buttons are about 1/4 of an inch. Oh, hang on. Yeah, about 1/4 of an inch. Perfect. Hi, Aiden. My son's name is Aiden, but he's currently trying to get my attention. So he likes to come in here and just hang out with me while I'm working. So I don't mind, just as long as he doesn't turn off the computer again. There we go. Let's make sure it's evenly spaced though. Oop, something went wrong. I guess it doesn't really matter too much because it just sounds straight when I'm actually piecing it all together. And then we'll just call these yellow. Just yellow buttons, I guess, for now, because I don't want to confuse it with a D-pad. It's not the same thing. All right, then next we're gonna do our directional pad. Speaking of which, I'm gonna put that on. I think we'll do it on this side. So, excuse me, Aiden. I gotta do something real quick. And usually these are 1 and 1 by 1. So 1 inch by 1 inch. Okay. Let's line that up so that it's even with everything else. Okay, that's good. It's actually right there. Okay, there we go. This is our D-pad, it's a directional pad. I usually like to spell it out. Okay, there we go. Directional pad. Okay, and we got that out of the way. And our yellow directional arrows out of the way. Sorry, you might hear a humming in the background. That's the washing machine going right now. Next, I think what I'll do is I'll do the control stick's housing unit. That's what I'm calling it until I figure out the name. There we go. Move that over. Okay. its widest point, it's going to be 1.5 inches wide by 2 inches long. Wish I could just show you guys what this is going to look like in the end so that you understand what I'm doing here, but I can't right now. Okay, awesome, that's done. Put that part in there. I'm going to finish out the rest of my buttons. I've got my start button, and then I think it's A and B. Yeah, A and B that are left to do. And looking at the outer shell, it's on the right side next to the yellow buttons. So at least for A and B. So I'm going to draw those up really quickly. those are out of the way. The A and B button. I'm just going to work on the start button, which, according to the show, is in the center right above the control stick. So I'm assuming it's the same size. I'm going to check it real quick. Yep, quarter of an inch. So here's our start button, which is going to go right here. Hi, what's up, Aiden? Are you saying hello, everybody? Yeah. Aiden can't talk yet, so that's something we're working on. Okay, I think this is pretty good. I'm actually going to have to, unfortunately, call this stream short for now, just because I get my son ready for bed. So, but thank you guys for watching. It's fun. I'm gonna continue to do this more. I'd like to show you guys probably the next stream, like what everything looks like when it's put together. From there, so I'll probably try to stream. I'm thinking tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then definitely Wednesday. So be sure and follow. That way you're notified if you want to see what this looks like at the end. So thank you so much again, and I'll talk to you guys later.